Hello and welcome back. My name is Britton from Greenbrier Vintage. Come along with me as I go thrifting in Stoney Creek and Hamilton, Ontario, and make sure you stay tuned to the end for the haul. When I go sourcing vintage items, I'm looking for pieces for my 2 vintage booth spaces as well as my website, www.greenbriervintage.com. This is kind of interesting. It's a stool, but you can open it, and I thought you just opened it, but it actually is a sewing box inside with sewing storage. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to look it up and see if there's a market for this. This is a gorgeous piece. $89.99. Look at the keyholes and the little handles on it. Drawers are wide and they open up nicely. That's a really nice dresser. I've been seeing so many salt lamps lately. There's a whole collection here. Now back to the art section. I always walk along the art section wall before walking down all the aisles and seeing everything. Hopefully I can find some original art paintings today, but I'm not sure. My goodness, how sweet is this? It's a pool. It's so brightly colored. It's so sweet. Let's see what it says on the back. To Adam, love mommy and daddy, July 1986. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna get this for sure. One too. I wonder if this was also Adam's. No message on the back, but it is was Frame Yourself. I framed it myself. Okay, that's cute with the bird and the dog. I also just pulled this one off the shelf. I don't know though. This one has an elephant, and I've talked about my views on elephants before. I pick them up and they never sell. And it says ABC, but I don't know. I'm also not the biggest fan of the frame. I'm gonna keep it in the cart and think about it, but the other 2 for sure. I'm not sure about this one though. I was looking at this, but I didn't realize that the handle's broken. For the Fenwick Market, I pick up picnic baskets and stuff like that because we do well in the summer. And this is actually a really nice looking basket. It has the red plaid pattern and everything, and it's $7.99. Nice lid and stuff, but the handle's broken, so it's not much use without a handle. That's too bad. I found this. I am debating about getting this for Studio 205. I did have some turtle planters like this. They did take a little bit of time to sell, but they were also pure brown. And this one is cute with all the little details and stuff. So I'll put in the cart and think about it. I might get this for Studio 205. I have sold 3 of these before. Now I'm heading down the trinket aisle. These 2. This one's $5.49 and this one's $7.49. I don't like the flower arrangement and the butterfly that's in it, each one, but I was kind of debating if I should get them to take it out and then someone could have their own terrarium. They are vintage, not that one, but I can't get this to come off the base, so I'm not sure if it can. And this one, it's glued and it can come off, you can see, but I'm just not sure if there's a market for terrariums that are empty, so I'm not sure about them. So I think I'll leave it just because I've never bought empty terrariums before, and also they need a bit of fiddling, so. I do find the bag wall at this location to be lacking a little. There's usually not that much here, but I did pull off a couple things. So I pulled off this bag of birds, and I sell these individually at my booths, and they sell well usually, and I really want, there's a duck in here. I don't know if you can see him, but he has his wings spread and he's flying. I love that duck, so I want to get him, and then I'll just get the rest of the birds too, and I sell them individually. I also picked this up the wall, but it's $14.99. It is a bag full of little grass miniatures, and I think they're stamped made in England. I just don't know if I want to pay $15 for all this, but it probably is worth it. There's also a little brass scale in here, so I think I might get it just to, hopefully everything's in there. You don't even know what's in there until you open it up, and all the little pieces are all jangled up and everything, so I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, but I might get it. I'm just back in this scarf and accessory kind of area, and I know it's not the season. It definitely isn't the season, but I just pulled this off the rack, and it's from Eaton's. It's a really nice, you can almost use it as like a cover up or shawl or little blanket or something, a scarf if you wanted, a little travel rug, and I think I'm gonna keep it. It will be good for Christmas and also the fall, so I think I'll hold on to it till then, just because it is Eaton's. But that was a good find on this rack. Always look for texture and pattern and stuff like that. So this texture, I could tell, was a better texture. I was coming to the back to do a cart edit, which I really need to do because it's overflowing. It's a good problem to have. But anyways, this was on the new cart coming, and this cookies jar with this green lid. I think it's by Highmark, if I remember correctly. I have sold these before, and they're a good seller. So I think so, because last time they sold out. So I'll look this one up, because I've never actually sold the cookies. I've sold the other jars, but I'm pretty sure this is a good seller too. So I've decided I am going to put this back. Just maybe if it was in a different frame, I'd be more partial to it, but the combo of the frame, and then I just don't know if there's a market for it. It's definitely, you'd need it for a kid's room, right? There's nothing else you would use this for, versus the other ones, someone else could put them up. They don't have to be for a kid's room. So I think I'll pass on this one. And I'm also just not really a big fan of the frame, so I'll put this one back. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna take out of the cart. So now it's time to go check out. I think I'm gonna get this big box thing. So I'm just leaving. I ended up leaving the cookie jar because I noticed a small crack when I was about to check out with it, and also that box, that sewing box, as I went to scan it, smelled like cigarette smoke, so I decided to leave it behind as well. Now on to the next store. Now I'm walking into thrift store number 2 at the Salvation Army in Stoney Creek. The parking lot's pretty busy, so hopefully there's some things inside. I see a new cart waiting at the entrance, so I'm gonna go to that first. Spotted this on the shelf. It's nice and bright and cheerful. I thought it was maybe for pencils. I guess you could keep pencils or whatever inside. Paper and your pens, pencils, pencil crayons, but maybe also napkins and then cutlery here. I'm not sure. It is Teleflora made in Taiwan. It's made from wood. Nice little cheery pattern. Pick this one up. I kind of like this house. It's a jar, like a cookie jar or something, but it's $9.99, and 2, clear glass just doesn't sell well, especially online on a website. The pictures don't show up, so I don't know. Yeah, if I wish it was a house that was actually looked like a house with, you know, decorated and stuff like that, like a Lennox house or something like that. So I'll leave this one behind, but it is cute. Found this scale, but it's, what is it, $14.99, which is kind of pricey. It is, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like a green color, a sage green kind of color. I know some people do like scales for propping up things, like you could put some books on it, or a candle, or a bowl of fruit, or whatever you want. But it's kind of pricey, and I don't know if it has the charm that I'd be looking for if I was to buy a scale. Just pulled this bag off the accessory wall. It's a nice big travel bag, duffel bag kind of thing. Now I'm gonna look at the t-shirts. It was literally like 2 minutes later. I cannot even believe this. This is someone's entire vintage Northern Reflections t-shirt collection. It's from like the 90s or whatever. I cannot even believe this. Look at all these. I just went through here and just grabbed them all. Now I'm gonna take them away and kind of look through them properly and sort them, but I just wanted to grab as much as I could. I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited. Okay, I just found a quiet area at the back. I'm just gonna go through all the clothing, make sure there's no stains or anything, but I'm super, super excited. I'm just still back here sorting everything, and some man came back and he was trying to get the items out of my cart. Like, he was like, oh, are you sure you're taking all these? And was trying to get them. So I was like, nope, definitely taking all of them. Although I think these ones are my maybe pile. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just sorting through them still at the back. But someone was very interested in all these shirts. These are the ones I'm gonna put back, just 6 of them, I think. So I'm gonna put 6 back, and these ones either are too stained or they have stained, but they have stains that are kind of okay stains, but at the same time the design isn't my absolute favorite, so I don't know if it's worth it to get it. I just got 3 that have a small stain on them, but I think the design and the look of them is worth the small stains, so I'm going to get that whole stack and just put 6 of them back. So that was a very productive stop. The receipt is longer than my entire body, and I don't know whether I should stop because I just spent so much money, or if I should just keep thrifting, but I'm on such a thrifting high that I think I should keep thrifting. So I think I'll go to one more stop at least. Well, I'm at the Value Village in Hamilton, and I think this will probably be my last stop of the day. So parking lots are very full. Hopefully I find something good. I just pulled this frame off the wall. I thought, well, this is a nice frame. I would just take out the print and just sell it as a frame. There's no backing, nothing to hang it, and they want $17.99. $17.99 for a picture frame. And there's not even any way to hang it up or put a backing or anything on it. It's kind of an interesting, it is a painting, and there's a little bunny there. Maybe for seasonal? I'll put it in the cart and think about it. For $17.99. Who is in charge of the pricing gun here? Is it just a frame with a print in it? I think. $17.99. Just found this picture. A messy kitchen is a sign of character. Wait till you meet the character who works here. Has a cat and the dishes and stuff like that in the sink. It's kind of cute, and something like this sells well for me at Studio 205, so I'll pick that one up. Okay, someone needs their $17.99 button. Take it away from them. This painting's okay though, $13.99. A nice frame. Thought this box was a little interesting because it has the drawers, but when I opened it up, this is actually, I guess, made from a cigar box or something. They're cardboard. It still is kind of interesting though, but not solid wood. Wood outside and then cardboard inside, but it's $10.99. I do like the little handles on it though. The windshield, the drawer might be slightly wonky, slightly off center perhaps, but they're cardboard inside. This is still here. I saw this here weeks ago. I'm surprised it's actually still here. It was a nice piece actually, maybe just not for me. This is prices for 4 of them, but there's only 3 here. In the wood aisle, and I just pulled a few things. This I was really considering. I love the brass, I love the gold, I love the patina, I love all the details, I love the green color. It's like this forest green, and it is a little trunk. It'd be perfect for staging or storing items. It is a bit pricey. It's $19.99, but when I opened it up, it smells like it was in a smoker's house. It just smells so strong of smoke. So I'm gonna put it back on the shelf, and then I'll show you the other things that I picked up. There's this brass shelf that I found in the wood aisle, and I think I'm gonna get it. I can't see any flaws with it. It's not bent or broken anywhere. I think this might be a popular find, and you can also hang it up. You don't have to stand it, so there are holes at the back that you could stand it up if you wanted. So I'm gonna put it in the cart, definitely think about it. And I did pick this up. I am considering it. It does have a wall hanger on the back. Butterflies and monarchs and stuff usually sell well, so I am thinking about it. And I'm super excited about this. So I have sold one of these before. This definitely is thirsty. It needs some wood oil. But I found one of these at an estate sale before, and I bought it. And it's a propagation system. So you put in, or propagation station, you put your tubes inside. So this just needs a good wood oiling. The other one did as well. And because I bought a surplus of the tubes last time to restock it, I already have the tubes at home. So I'm definitely gonna pick this up. I already have, just need to polish it and put new tubes in it. These are gonna be a yes for sure for me. 2 vintage Tie Cats drinking glasses. Tie Cat stuff in Hamilton always sells well. These are cute, these little trinket dishes. I might want these for me, I'm not sure. $5.99 for 2. They say Blacksmith's Lodge, I think? Blacksmith's Forge. They're stamped Myatt, Son & Co. Hanley, Shakespeare Land. These are very cute. Drinking glasses here. I have sold these ones actually before, and there's a set of 2. And there's also these very high drinking glasses, very tall ones. They are birds, but I don't know, would someone actually drink out of this tall of a glass? I'm not sure. I'll look them up online and see, but I don't know. It seems like an awkward size to drink out of. I could be wrong, I don't drink, so. But these ones I've sold before. Pulled a couple mugs off the rack. This is an Arnell's mushroom mug, so I'm picking that one up. It'd be a cute little planter, I think. Also, this one just made me laugh, so I'm gonna pick up that one. It is a bit scratched, but it's okay. Whole team of coolers here. All the different colors. I love how all the colors look together. Actually, these 3. I'm not a fan of the blue, but these 3 look good together. This one's $12.99. I'm assuming the other ones are probably about the same price. Just came down to the this, whatever this aisle is, and I did find this little creamer. I think it's a creamer that goes with the mug, but it's a bit priced highly. I think $7.99, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to have a lid on it. I'm really not sure, but I don't know. I just, something about the shape. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but I did also see these salt and pepper shakers. They look kind of handmade though, and they're kind of chipped up, and the seal on them is not the greatest, so I'm gonna leave those behind. These are cute too, but I don't think they're vintage. Okay, I'm going to do a cart edit before leaving this area. I think I have to look them up, but I might leave these behind actually. I'll just do a quick search and see what they are online. Unfortunately, I just realized there is a chip right there. So I'm going to put it back instead of with the mugs. I'm going to put it back with this guy. So if someone's looking for one, they can find the other and get them together if they would like. Time to check out. Now onto the haul, and I'm going to divide it up into 3 parts because there was just too much to fit on this table, especially with all of those Northern Reflection shirts. So too many things to fit on this table, so I've divided up into 3 things to show you what I got from each thrift store. So this first up, you didn't really maybe see this, it was in the cart. It's a vintage, also Northern Reflections, polar fleece quartered zip with the cardinal birds on it. You saw the art. This piece I'll bring to Studio 205 along with the planter, the turtle planter. So I sell vintage in the back room at Studio 205, which is at 205 King Street East in Hamilton, Ontario. This will be coming to the website on Wednesday. It is such an adorable crewel. I love it. So you can purchase that at greenbriervintage.com on Wednesday. I went through the bag of birds. I love them all. They're vintage from White Rose, but this was the duck I could see through the bag that I really, really liked. So I think I might keep this duck for myself. It has these little wire things so you can stand him up if you wanted. I just love him. And the other ones, some of them have clips and some of them don't. But I have sold little baskets of birds and just individually priced little birds like this before, and they sell well in my booths. It's a nice little impulse buy that you can get. And I'm happy to report that there were all the pieces inside. There are 11 of these dollhouse miniatures, these little brass and copper kind of pieces. They're all made in England. They seem to be all, you know, kitchenware kind of stuff, little pots and pans and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to kind of go through it and figure out where I'll be selling it all. I'm not sure yet. I have to do a little bit more research on that. You may have noticed that I had some frames in my cart. My husband is making a little gallery wall of pictures that he's framing in different brass frames. So they were all for him, except he decided he didn't want or need this one. So I'm going to actually sell that. The other ones he was all keeping. So I'm not even going to show them in the haul because he already has them framed it up on his gallery wall. These 2 pieces I did not get in this haul, but I meant to show them in my last haul video when I went to Welland and they were in the wash. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so do you remember that Eaton's red shawl wrap kind of thing? That was also part of this haul, but it's also down in my wash. I keep forgetting to get things that are in my wash to show you as part of the haul. So I just wanted to show, these were the 2 polar fleece sweaters that I bought, and they were from my last haul video, and I just didn't get a chance to show them that I did purchase them because they were part of they were downstairs in my wash. So this is another Northern Reflections. I'm just on a Northern Reflections hot streak right now, which is a good thing to be on. So this is this like polar fleece kind of Sherpa sweater. So these 3 sweaters, I know it's starting to warm up, but I am going to put these 3 sweaters in my booth space at the Vintage Venture, which is at 6289 Huggins Street in Niagara Falls. The next time I go in, I'll bring these sweaters along with some of the Vintage Northern Reflections t-shirts. And if these don't sell because people are off the warm sweater kind of mindset now, that's okay. I'll just hold on to them till the fall, and one of my fall markets I will bring them to. Now on to the second part of the haul. And I will admit, if I didn't find all the Northern Reflections, this wouldn't be that much of a haul from the Salvation Army. So as you saw in the video, here's a better view of the bag. So I got this very nice large, I don't know if this is real leather. It does feel leathery, I'm not sure. But this really nice big satchel kind of bag, as well as this Teleflora utensil caddy. So this utensil caddy will be coming to the website for sale on Wednesday. And out of the Northern Reflection shirts, I decided to pick 9 of them that will be coming to the website for sale on Friday. So that's March 13th. That 9 will be coming for sale. There are 31 shirts in total. I've already washed and cleaned all of them. But clothing for me It does sell sometimes on the website, but more so I get clothing to sell in my booth spaces because clothing does better for me in person when people can feel it and try it on and everything like that. And also when I do markets, my tip for if you do a market, even if you sell vintage home decor, to at least have one small clothing rack of clothing for markets. So then you get people from both audiences. So I always find my sales are better when I have a little bit of each at a market. So lots of great t-shirts. I'm absolutely in love with them. I'm thrilled that I found this. And actually they told me when I was checking out, they told me that the day before another batch of Northern Reflections had come into the shop, and the woman told me that a bunch of men who she could tell were resellers were buying all the shirts to resell wherever they were reselling them. And this was the second batch that had come in. And I asked her if there was any more going to be coming in. She said, no, this is it. This was the second batch and this is it. Now, I was trying to figure out where they're obviously all from the same person. They're all size large, although they are a bit of an oversized fit, the large. But I didn't know, was this a Northern Reflections employee that had all these shirts all in the same size, and maybe they got discounts on the shirts and you wear a Northern Reflections shirt while you're working? I'm not sure. But if this was the second batch, this is 31 shirts. I left 6 behind because they had staining. And then there was a batch as big as this the day before. That's a lot of Northern Reflections shirts. And the majority of them look like they've barely been worn or never worn. So I'm not sure what the story is behind them, but I was over the moon and I still can't get over the fact that I got this many shirts. I'm not going to go through them all and show all of them, but I did post an Instagram reel as well as I turned it into a YouTube short where I showed every single shirt. So go check out my shorts or on Instagram on my reels and you'll be able to see that and see all the different styles. So now I'll show you the final haul. And here is the final haul of items. You've seen most of these things, although I did get a bunch of these little frames on another day, and also this little leaded glass trinket box with pressed flowers inside. I was thrifting with a friend of mine and we were chatting while thrifting, so I wasn't filming any of that content. And it was also, this was it, that's all I got. A bag wall, a baggie, and it had these frames in it, plus that little frame and this. So I'm kind of breaking this down into where it's going to go. So all of these frames will go to my booth at the Vintage Venture, along with the trinket box. I just sold one trinket box exactly like this, but it had different pressed flowers inside. But I just sold it at the Vintage Venture. And then the next day I found this trinket box. So I was like, oh, perfect. I know that it sold, it was popular. So I found another one. And this one I actually kind of like even more because it has more color in the flowers. So that was a good find. And little frames there and brass frames have been doing very, very well for me. They are a hot seller right now. So anytime I've been seeing little tiny brass frames, I've been picking them up. I have a frame bin at Studio 205, and that's where I'm going to put these two because they're silver and I don't really have silver kind of stuff at my other booth. And then also at Studio 205, I'll bring this picture to hang up on the wall and sell. I'll bring the drinking glasses and then the Jesus is my lifeguard mug. In terms of what I'll be selling on the website, the rest of these items, and then this piece, I'm really not sure. I've actually determined that this is painted glass. So this isn't a painting on board or anything, but this is a painted piece of glass with the scene. And I thought there was one bunny, but there's actually 2 bunnies, very cute. So it is kind of seasonal, it is snowy. So I'm not sure if I'll put it on the website now, or I might hold on to this till it's more seasonally appropriate. Maybe it might go to my booth at the Vintage Venture. I'm not sure. So this one I have to think about where it's going to go at the moment. I'm not sure. It is kind of seasonal, but it could go on the website. This shelf will be coming to the website this Thursday. And actually, I realized when I was filming the video, I had the shelf upside down, and until I got it home and was cleaning it, and the other side was really clean and wasn't very dusty at all. And I was like, wow, this is a very clean shelf. And then I turned it over, and it makes more sense that it goes this way because it has the you know, the ledge so things don't fall off your shelf. But I'm cleaning it, and then I turned it over, and this side was so dusty. And then I was like, oh, well, that's why, because I had the shelf upside down the whole time and for some reason didn't click that this is the right side up of the shelf. So this shelf will be coming to the website on Thursday. I won't have shipping on that, but you can pick it up in Hamilton or Niagara Falls. You can get local delivery in the Hamilton area, or you can pick it up in Hamilton, just no shipping. This will be coming to the website on Wednesday. And then these 2 mugs will be coming to the website soon. These mugs would also do really well at Studio 205, but I've just decided to keep them for the website and sell them there. And then eventually I'll bring them to Studio 205 if they don't sell, but I feel like they will sell, because anytime I've sold Hamilton Ticats football memorabilia or whatever, they do typically sell. This root propagation system will go up on the website. I just need to wood oil it and then put in the little propagation tubes, and I have sold one of these on the website before, so it'll be easy enough to just duplicate that listing and relist it with some new photos. I'm actually going to get the tubes and show you how it looks with the tubes in it. There you go. So this is the root propagation station, and I bought extra of these last time because I had to buy them in a multi-pack. I ordered them off Amazon, and for this specific one, exactly the same. So I have so many of these left over now, so it works out that I found this. Just need to give it a wood oil and it will be all good to go. But super thrilled to have found another one of these, because last time it sold instantly. So that's the end of the haul. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me to the 3 different thrift stores and enjoyed seeing all of the pieces that I picked up. They will either, as I mentioned, be going to Studio 205 or my booth at the Vintage Venture, or they will be coming to my website. And if you would like to follow along, you can find me on Instagram at greenbrier_vintage, and you can find my website at www.greenbriervintage.com. I'm just a small business, so if you would like to follow along and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it so very much. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and have a great day.